Father!
Where is that boy? We should be well away by now.
Father, it's me! I'm here!
Well, that was interesting.
If you could pluck your head from your own house, come find us. You make a fine fit.
Bon Dieu, he's killed Lord de la Serre.
You seem to have caused...
What can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were good.
Truly, I am blessed to have such a loyal my friend.
It today. It's very good.
We were...
These are the words spoken by our ancestors, the words that lay at the heart of our creed.
Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent.
Hide in plain sight.
Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Let these tenets be branded upon your mind. Follow them and be uplifted. Break them at your peril. Rise, assassin. Arnaud Dorian is dead. He has been culled from this world, his sins and failures turned to dust. Tonight he is reborn, a novice of the Assassin Brotherhood.
Ugh, could this take any longer?
Welcome back. Now that you've experienced life as an assassin, are you willing to pick up the fight and join us? Deacon, load the file.
Coming up.
We lifted a media file from Abstergo last month, and the information it contains is astounding. But we won't share these things with just anyone. By pressing play, you'll be joining the assassins. If you want to fight the Templar menace, if you're willing to save civilization from Abstergo's clutches, press play, sit back, and ready yourself for the truth.
What happens if I don't press X?
Good choice. Welcome to the Assassins.
Well,
Initiate.
I guess I gotta become an assassin now. Oh dear.
In the 1950s, it was theorized that human DNA worked via the triple helix model. Some years later, the work of Crick and Watson demolished this theory in favor of the double helix. Today, we know the double helix to be indisputably the basis of all life. So why did the triple helix theory gain so much traction? Why did Rosalind Franklin's X-rays seem to confirm it? It turns out that their initial samples had been taken from small traces of precursor DNA, the rare genes of an ancient race embedded in our own. We now know that triple helix DNA is the foundation of the precursor genome. It is the genetic Rosetta Stone of our age. If we can crack it open, if we can sequence the full precursor genome, there is no limit to the knowledge we will gain. Using Animus technology, precursor history will be open to us for the first time ever. Ancient languages will be unlocked, and ancient technology will be ours for the taking. Imagine what will be possible if we master the technology that underpins the pieces of Eden. Such discoveries would surpass 100-fold the splitting of the atom. Last year, we located a rich sample of precursor DNA in a donor whose genes contained human and precursor DNA at an incredible 25-to-1 ratio. Our work will begin with this sample. Our goal is to unravel the triple helix, sequence the precursor genome, and change the world for the better, forever. Welcome to the Phoenix Project.
Phoenix Project.
So, this is where we stand. Last year, Abstergo acquired the body of a man we call a Sage, one of a rare breed of humans with a surplus of ancient DNA. This sparked a search for more Sages, in the present and in the past. The more Abstergo finds, the closer they get to their final goal. We've blocked their recent attempts to find more, but Abstergo will not stop looking until they sequence a full precursor genome. So, why Arnaud Dorian? Why chase an assassin through the French Revolution? It turns out, at some point in his life, Arnaud came into contact with another sage. We need you to find out when and where these meetings took place. If Arnaud was present for this sage's death, it might lead Abstergo straight to his body. Naturally, we'd like to find it first. This is where you come in. It won't be simple. Genetic memory must be tackled in sequence to keep the data stable. But we're confident you're up to the task. And you won't be alone. Other initiates, assassins just like you, are doing their part to end this fight. If you need more training, more experience, you can call on them for help. All right. Loading the next sequence. I've got something else for you. The more time you spend with Arnaud, the more data we'll have to increase your synchronization with him, and to activate his abilities. Here, have a look at this. One last thing. While you've been busy, I had Deacon do some poking around in Arnaud's memories. Seems he was a busy guy. See that symbol? That's a co-op mission. I play a lot of games multiplayer. I don't know about you, but I thought you'd like to mix it up a little. These are missions Arnaud ran with his assassin buddies, so they'll give you an idea of what our organization's about. Just walk into the glitch and you'll get all the details. I've marked them on your map.
Cool. How do I still have these? Ah, okay, I get it. Can I get to my map? Do training sequences.
Let's get to it then.
Broken the law.
Excellent. You've a knack for this.
Time to meet justice, citizen. Stop that man!
Keep practicing, you'll get it.
Play by our rules or die.
Bravo. Bravissimo. Well done. Keep practicing, and you'll be unstoppable.
I just want to go to my map. Why is my foil not equipped?
Nous massacrerons tous ceux qui nous barreront le chemin.
Nous allons nous en charger.
Can't get over a bush. Fantastic. I'm not going to sleep. tools. Yeah, he's over here.
Bienvenue dans ma boutique, mon ami.
De répétition et reconnu.
Un homme comme on en voit.
Something I can help you with?
What is this place?
It connects to the sanctuary. Less flashy than the Sainte-Chapelle entrance, but we own the building. Used to be part of our intelligence network. But the place has fallen on hard times.
How can I help?
I'll keep an ear out for any opportunities that come up. You might also speak to the Intendant about renovating the building itself.
I'm not exactly flush with coin just now.
Any revenues the cafe generates are yours to do with as you see fit. The money is deposited in the chest in the study, and the more improvements you make...
The more revenue.
Quite. You might also find that expanding our reach into other districts will pay dividends.
Merci.
It seems that workmen renovating the main wing found a small room hidden behind the kitchen. Its contents may be of interest to you. The previous owners must have walled off a room in the main hall. Perhaps you'd be interested in what they found.
Here for a fight, monsieur?
Come again.
A training match, that is. An assassin can never be too well prepared.
Isn't our mandate to work in the shadows? Stay undetected and all that?
Call this the fallback option. Better to practice here in safety than pick a fight with ruffians in the streets. No?
Touche.
Feel like a bout.
Paris, September 23rd, 1788. Dear Arno, I never thought I could be so bored in Paris. Can you imagine it? The greatest city in the world, and here I am, stuck in endless lectures from dawn to dusk. It's worse than that winter we spent in Strasbourg. Do you remember? When it snowed for a week straight, and we couldn't leave the house, and all the books in the library were in German. We convinced that cook the house was haunted by some young Frankish prince. And the poor man refused to leave his kitchen without a rosary in one hand and a Bible in the other. I miss those days. The things I'm learning from Father's friends are... well, I wish I could tell you about them. Someday, perhaps. But not now. And not like this. But still, I find myself missing those days. Missing home. Missing you. Next time Father comes to Paris, you must persuade him to bring you along. I remain always your Elise.
Arno and Elise.
Hey, listen to me!
Oh, Sainte Vierge, tout sauf...
Cheers.
Étrange manière de faire les exercices.
Come over here for a minute. Are you a royalist?
What do you want, eh?
I don't think
I know you.
Answer the bloody question.
To yourself.
You look
What's the mission?
The mission. Let's get your arse in position. Don't ask questions, piss pop.
I live to serve.
What? That's odd. Clever son of a... Where? The hell?
You're no better than us!
Lord Guillaume de Roussel has generously agreed to our price of 40%.
An act of desperation? What about the priest?
He'll come around.
Your confidence is infectious, Sivert. My boys will have the wagon ready.
Here are the details. Make sure it goes smoothly.
Of course. Make sure that it goes smoothly, cretin. Whenever...
Murder! Murder!
These bastards always have bodyguards. Well... next time, do that before he starts screaming.
Why do we hang about here when Sivert still lives? He killed Monsieur de la Serre.
Patience. Sever's not the target. Not today. Come on. Council's waiting for our report.
That's a lot of bastards! Give him a... Horson! You won't lose me! Too bloody slow! Use your rifle! Pick him up!
Come on.
Together!
À l'odeur. Posons ça là-bas. Et ça. Tout de même particulièrement hideux.
You'll get no
You're a
trouble
brother
from
to
me,
Rest
brother.
easy now.
Don't run off! The part where I spill your guts and drag them off the floor is big!
fight with anyone. Try not to draw their attention.
Shouldn't we stop them?
Stop them. Avoid them. Doesn't matter. There's always more fanatics. Can't save everyone, piss pot.
Well, there's a cheery thought.
It's a bus. Ready for Monsieur Rapinon's body in a courtyard not far from here. Stab through the throat. Épargnez-moi,
Just trying not to strain your heart. Just trying not to strain your heart.
I'll still be running when you're dead.
Il n'y a personne qui me fait pour rester.
Just trying not to strain your heart. Need a break?
You call that a run?
Take him from behind.
Just trying not to strain your heart.
Jamais cacher ses préférences.
Just trying not to strain your heart.
I can't believe this. We've not seen...
See there for a year, and you're letting him walk. All because his name wasn't on a bloody piece of paper.
The timing's not right.
Honor.
So what happened?
I'll make 3 of those, please.
Happens next.
We take this ledger full of Templar records to Mirabeau. He proceeds to do nothing with it.
My friend, you don't seem terribly fond of him.
He's a politician. Sees himself as a great peacemaker.
I didn't think there was no honor for this.
He thinks he can end the war between assassins and Templars, bring the revolution to a happy conclusion, and convince dogs and cats to live together in peace.
And that's bad?
It's a self-aggrandizing pipe dream. Templars are at their weakest since Jacques de Molay burned. We're running around after second-rate smugglers.
Well, the customs agents of France can rest easy. Arpinot's dead.
Shaking down imprisoned nobles seems a bit out of his oeuvre. What are the Templars up to?
If we hadn't spent the last year hobbled by your damn truce, we might know that.
He has a point, Honoré. The truce was with Grand Master de la Serre.
The man's been dead for 2 years. Whoever's in charge now, you can be certain they are...
I'm gonna end it here.